is Joel Palau. I'm a registered dietitian, strength and conditioning specialist, and wellness expert. With this bulletproof challenge, I am giving you the framework to truly transform the way you look and feel by hitting on key pillars that affect your life in critical domains. And I'm going to go more into detail. This is going to be a 6-week program, and I will guide you every step along the way towards your transformation. And this is something that is going to be beneficial to you regardless of your starting point. So whether you are just beginning to prioritize self-care, maybe it's been a while since you've exercised, since you've really focused on nutrition, or since you've taken steps towards getting closer to your goals, or maybe you're an athlete that really wants to get to the next level. There will be something in this program for everyone. I will break down key categories of nutrition, fitness, and injury prevention so that it's accessible and practical for everyone to take benefit from. So this is the Bulletproof Challenge, and I'll go into a little more detail so you know what to expect. Let's cover my three main objectives for you all in this program. I want you to speed up your metabolism by using your body's physiology. So we're going to be diving deep onto very simple yet incredibly effective strategies for how to do that. And I will make sure that you find the right approach for you through personalization. We're also going to talk about improving mobility. Your mobility and your functional range of motion, in other words, how much you can move your body in any given direction across your different joints, is so critical for preventing injury. I cannot tell you how many people start eating right, go to the gym, get hurt, boom, it's done. They're back at zero because it takes such a long time to rehab. And it's even worse for athletes. So we're going to talk about improving your posture, becoming stronger, strengthening your core, and getting your body ready for physical activity. And then in the third stage of the program, we're going to really focus on building functional strength in a way that is truly measurable and immediately making a difference in your life. I cannot tell you how many people I've met and I've worked with over the years who've gone to the gym, sometimes 3 to 5 days a week, and they're still not able to do a pull-up, run more than a mile, or hit some of these critical fitness milestones that you would expect from somebody putting in so much effort. So I will show you the most effective way to leverage your time so that you are building positive momentum by gaining confidence every time you're seeing results. And that's what I want for you, to use this framework as stepping stones to get you that much closer to your goals. And regardless of who you are and what your goal is, if you ignore one of these main pillars, like nutrition, your joint health, or your fitness, you're ultimately not going to look and feel your best. So I am very excited to share my deepest knowledge with all of you and things that I have learned through working with thousands of people over the years, whether they're, working adults like we are or professional level athletes. Yeah, you do not have to be at any particular level to start this, but I guarantee you will finish this challenge at a very different level. And when we think of challenge, I don't want you to think of it as something difficult. Actually, this is going to work with your preferences, with your lifestyle, and ultimately be very big in terms of bang for buck. This is for everyone, and it's going to be a very scaled approach. And that's what's going to make it successful, is the fact that it's going to build upon itself and that there's a starting point for you no matter where your current level is. I think that's the big mistake that I see a lot of times. People have a great intention. They want to go to the gym, they want to get fit, or they want to, for example, start getting to a healthy weight, but they jump in the pool in the deep end. And ultimately that doesn't work. So this is really going to be about you and about adjusting this system so that it fits your needs in the best possible way. So I'm very excited for everyone who's going to be part of it, because I want to see your transformation before and after. So let's talk about the first stage, metabolism. In this section, the first couple weeks, we're going to spend dedicated to nutrition. Nutrition is the foundation of everything else, right? It gives you the energy that you need to perform at your best. And obviously, the way we eat and the lifestyle we lead has a lot to do with the prevention of chronic disease conditions, getting the most out of your body's innate metabolism. And we're going to really focus on what works and stay away from a lot of the things that might be a gimmick or not really rooted in a science-backed approach. And on top of that, we're really going to personalize it so that you're seeing results that work well for you. So I'm very excited about this piece. We're going to talk about things like intermittent fasting. What is a real whole food? Where do you find it? And then also demystify nutrition, because there's so many diets out there, all different ways, all different ends of the spectrum, right? You have completely plant-based, you have all animal products, all kinds of stuff in the middle, a lot of fad diets, a lot of supplement-based or product-based offerings in the market that you may run across. So how do you navigate this wide spectrum of options? And we're going to talk about that and really break it down to what does your body need? What does your body recognize? And then how do you balance that out with your personal preferences? So I'm very excited to give you my framework for optimizing your nutrition in a sustainable way. And that's the big piece, sustainability, because oftentimes I see people adopt a diet strategy that's so far to the extreme that they're actually risking their health in certain ways. And also that it's so far to one extreme that it's not really realistic to keep up with for the long term or when they're on vacation or at special events, because that eating strategy just doesn't work 99% of the time unless it's under very structured conditions. So I'm very excited to give you my blueprint for nutrition. And then after that, we are going to be talking about a major category: pain management, mobility, and posture. You are only as strong as your weakest link. And preparing your body for exercise is such a key component of your success and such a catalyst to unlock more strength and endurance than you ever thought possible. We are only as good as our movement patterns. And if we are operating under faulty movement patterns, we ultimately cannot express our truest potential. So this is another wealth of amazing information in this section, and such an eye-opener to, wow. Like, I've had people tell me I did not believe that I was so far behind of what my body's capable of in terms of my ability to move. We're not even talking about strength or fitness. We're talking about just how should my body feel? We don't realize what a disconnect it is because we're so used to how we've been feeling. But in this section, again, a very practical approach to unlocking functional mobility that really becomes the gateway to everything else. I cannot tell you what a difference it makes to prepare your body prior to starting physical activity. And of course, through physical activity, your body continues to get conditions. But when we talk about just starting off on the right foot, taking care of even literally starting off on the right foot, right? Looking at our feet, getting our feet ready for activity, getting our knees ready, our hips ready, our upper back ready, our neck and shoulders ready. It makes all the difference to your success, right? If you start going to the gym and right now your range of motion is here, this is the highest you're able to lift your arm. When you put pressure, all that pressure is going to go into your back. Whereas if you start going to the gym and you're able to lift your arm up here, that pressure now is going straight down to the ground. It makes a tremendous difference. If you're working out in a bad position, you will get strong in a bad position, and it becomes more difficult then to bring yourself back where you want to be. So this one, incredibly beneficial, especially for two groups. And I'll tell you who those two groups are. Someone who hasn't moved for a while, and you may have pain and think that, you know what, my knee hurts, I can't exercise. You are perfect for this category. Another group, perfect for this category, is an athlete, because there's sports specific strength, and the types of activities we do make us strong, but they also make us weak in other areas. I cannot tell you how many professional level basketball players I've worked with who have amazing ability to spring, like they can jump very high, but they do not have any ability to bend. You ask them to squat and they cannot do it because it's not their sport. Their ankles are too tight, their calves are too tense. So, finding the balance in your movement and really kind of readjusting the suspension on your body is so key for everything else moving forward. And again, I cannot emphasize enough, exercise is not the problem, and exercise is not dangerous. It's just doing exercise you're not ready for is what becomes dangerous. So I'm very, very excited to give you the most precise and effective and simple to implement strategies for functional range of motion, better breathing, and improved alignment for your entire body. And you can notice a difference instantly with how you move. So this is going to be a very nice piece of the puzzle here. I am a big believer in this principle or law of diminishing return. If you pour too much effort into one category, over time, it's not as substantial of a difference. So I'm going to help you navigate fitness so that you know where to invest your energy and where is your time best spent at each stage of your journey towards an optimized physique. And I'll give you a great example. I'll use pull-ups as an example. From 0 pull-ups to 1 pull-up, incredible improvement in your overall fitness level. You can literally say you are in a whole new place. From 1 pull-up to 5, it's better. From 5 to 10, not as much of a big deal. And from 10 to 15, even less of an overall benefit in terms of longevity, let's say, right? So knowing where you want to get to and kind of being able to personalize your fitness routine to help you reach that appropriate milestone is going to be huge. And where to invest your energy, because again, you cannot be everywhere. Fitness has many aspects to it, and we're going to cover them strategically so that you're getting continuous benefits, you're not stagnating, and you're also reaching new plateaus because you're using, again, that science-backed approach in your training while also keeping it fun and exciting. And again, I'm a big believer that confidence comes through action. And as you take these actions and you see yourself actually reaching clear milestones, that's going to be a major motivator to keep going. And of course, it's like anything. You have to hit a tipping point. Once I get you fit enough, the world will open up for you. You can now do any activity competently. You can play tennis. You can go for a mud run. You can join a gym and lift weight. You can do every aspect of fitness competently because you have such a base to go off of, and then really explore what is your preference, what is the way I want to keep exercising. So it's going to be an amazing journey on the fitness side. I think in many ways, fitness is broken, and a lot of the things that we do for fitness don't actually end up making us more fit in the long term, or don't quite transfer across different categories of fitness. So, and I think of one great example, our body is supposed to twist. And when we use machines at the gym, they do not twist. So what happens is we build a muscle while at the same time damaging a joint. So this approach to fitness is going to be different. It's going to be incredibly functional and giving you new capabilities with each stage. So I'm very excited for that. And again, of course, a lot of fun, because the better you're able to move, the stronger you get, the more opportunities you have. Our bodies are so incredible. We have internal systems that regulate every aspect of our existence. And we oftentimes don't give our bodies enough credit. To truly look your best, we need to take the right approach. I'm very excited to help you learn from the past and really apply a proven science-backed approach into how you're achieving your goals, because it will leave you with lasting results. This is not something that's going to come and go away. Even if you were to have stopped, you're still going to have tangible benefits for quite a while moving forward. And again, this is everything you need to reach your goals. You will have expert coaching and advice. I am here for you to help you make this applicable to your life So we will, discuss ways to personalize this framework to you. Recipes, workouts, and then again, community support from each other. So definitely the ingredients are there. The difference is how bad do you want it? And the good part is I will make it as easy as possible, as step by step as possible, and as personalized as possible, so that you're not jumping into the deep end of the pool. This program will meet you where you are and give you what you need to get to that next level based on your goals. I cannot tell you how much I am looking forward to seeing your before and after pictures, and more than that, just your testimonials, like just learning about how you were feeling prior to this experience and where you're at in your life afterwards. Whatever we want to do, our wellness depends on it 100%. This is for you. This is not a program that you're adapting to. The program is going to be adapted to you, not you having to adapt to the program. So yes, no matter who you are, where you're starting from, I will meet you where you're at and give you the best possible guidance so you can see tangible results and build your confidence through action.